Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to what is hopefully a fun weekend of hockey here in Indiana. We're broadcasting here the first game from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish hockey team's home arena. As you can tell by the Notre Dame logo, we are in what is, I believe, roughly a 5,000 seat arena. Very cool experience for those who haven't, boys that haven't been here before. And we're about ready to kick off this game against the 13U Junior Canes. Looks like we've got our starting lineup. We're going to have Anigan, Irwin, Siegel with Bell and Regenton, and JJ Neat in net. Anigan pressures the puck. Canes go back and regroup. And up the half wall come the Canes. They lose possession. Irwin over, not able to be held in, and back come the Canes. They drive wide. Anigan with the back check. Centering pass goes behind the net. Defenseman's going to pitch. Irwin's going to chip it up and around, but not out. And thrown back down low again. And Bell gathers on. He's going to take pressure. Chips it up the wall to Siegel. Siegel goes to Irwin. Irwin up to Anigan. And now Irwin takes it. Oh, they cut into each other. And puck back to center red. Canes are going to dump it. And Bell's back to gather on again. And Bell goes, loses the puck. Look out, Canes 2-on-1. Shot saved by Neat. That one off the blocker, cleared over. And taken by Irwin. His pass misses though. And I believe that was Regenton who steps up. And Guillory over to Irwin. Irwin still on. Siegel he goes to now. And down we go. Castilli takes it. He takes a bump. Now Guillory over. Line change completed. Pours on. And Castilli works with the puck. Looks. Gets tied up. Thrown to the point. Taken by Cessna. Cessna down to Guillory. Guillory back to Cessna. Cessna looks. His shot. And behind the net. Now Castilli gets a stick on it. Out to the point. Knocked down low. And the Canes will regroup. Guillory with pressure. Up the wall. Past everyone. And it's a foot race. Zagurski's there. No icing ruled on that play. And dumped behind the net. Now taken by Poor. He looks. Outlets up to Guillory. Guillory chips it up for Castilli. Not able to get there, though, and back down behind the net. Gathered on by the Canes. Taken away nicely by Guillory. Over to Zagurski. And out to Castilli. Castilli at the Guillory. Guillory to Poor. And center drive by Guillory, centering pass, knocked away off a skate. And Castilli comes back. Center ice, he takes a bump. And Canes are just going to dump it. And they're going to get a line change for the Canes. Partial change now for the Vengeance. Bowen and Wilson out. And Bowen has it, looks. Just misses Wilson. And Wilson in behind the net. Does battle. And thrown up the half wall to the point, held in nicely by Martin. Martin goes to Wilson, and up to Martin it goes again. And taken by Kawhi, and thrown back down into the Vengeance zone. Martin gathers on, going to tuck behind his net, and rip it around to Bell. And we've got two right wings here. I'm not sure what's going on. There we go. Okay, now we have a left and a right wing. Chipped up to Bowen. And Bowen throws it up to center. Wide to Kawhi. Not able to get there, but Wilson takes it. Just knocked off of his stick. And the Canes outlet it to the blue line of the Vengeance. There's a shot. Knocked into the corner by Neat. And we got bodies everywhere. There's the puck. It's on Bell's stick. Offsides. And we'll get a whistle now with 9:21 to go. First period. So in talks, we believe this rink is bigger. If you think your kids look slow, they're not. It's just that the rink is, we believe, like 15 or 20 feet longer than a traditional rink. So just makes the boys look like they're not moving, covering as much ice as quickly. All right, so we've got Bazella, Giesman, and Monroe with Regenton and Zagurski. Monroe centering pass. That hits a stick over the stick of Bozzella, and Canes come out. The outlet wide, and Zagorski's going to come over. He chips it up off the boards, out of the zone, and the Canes regroup. And they miss everybody, but Regenton's there. Yeah, he's not. They're going to call the icing. All right. Looked like he might have had alligator arms there, but we'll take it. And so early on here, the Vengeance not able to find much going in the first round of forwards lines. Let's see if they can generate some offense here and some shots. There's a shot, hits a skate, deflected wide. Irwin in front to Siegel. His stick gets lifted. Now Zagorski way downtown. He holds that one in. And Zagorski centering pass, knocked away. And the Canes come back, 2-on-2. Irwin back checks, makes it a 3-on-2, 2-on-3. And puck stopped by Neat over into the corner. And centering pass clears everyone. Anakin's going to push. Goaltender knocks over to the side. Anakin chips it. Now Irwin follows on. And down behind the net. Jumps over the stick of Anakin. Siegel takes it. He looks. Centering pass. Anakin shot. That goes wide. And back come the Canes. They're going to dump. No, they don't dump. It hits the skate. They're offside. And we get a whistle now with 7:58 to go. Just the red squares, all they see. All right, so we'll get a 5-man change. We'll have Guillory, Poor, and Castilli with Martin and Cessna. Canes win that one. Back to center red, and they're going to dump and chase. Cessna back to gather on, and he chips it up the wall, taken away by the Canes. Centering pass, that slides wide. Martin in front bodies the player down. Center knocked away again, nicely by the D. And Castilli down low. He tries to take the puck away. It goes wide. Now over to Poor. Poor outlets to Guillory. And Guillory in and out. Now it goes to Castilli. He looks. Centering pass to Guillory. In tight. Shot. Save made. Centering pass was a little too deep and got in on the goaltender. Otherwise, those silky mitts of Guillory could have made some damage happen there. It goes to Poor. Poor looks, surveys. Up to Guillory. And dumped in wide. Cessna's going to be gathering. He's going to push. And he pulls up at the blue line. Holds. Now Poor takes it. And Guillory's going to go chase. Jumps over, goes to Poor again, dumped in onside, and they're going to get a line change. So we have Wilson, Kawhi, Bowen, who just came out, and Regenton changed for Cessna. So Bell's on the far side. He outlets to Bowen, and Bowen cuts the middle, and now Wilson has it. He looks, and out it comes off the side. Kawhi with the back check, dumped down onto the stick of Regenton, over to Bell. And outletted to Wilson. Wilson cuts the middle. He gets bumped. And now he fights down low behind. And comes out the side. Bowen's going to be on the puck. He looks. Goes to Wilson. No, it does go to Wilson. Wilson centers, but nobody home. And puck thrown back to center red. Regenton to Bell. Bell to Wilson. Wilson shot. That's off the glove of the goaltender. High. Kawhi has it. He looks to work behind the net, not able to get it there. And they outlet all the way down. Nope, hits the stick of Regenton, so no ice. And we'll complete the forward line change. Bozzella, Monroe, and Giesman are now out. Bell comes over, pinches the player off the boards, taken by Bozzella. Bozzella outlets up to Giesman. And Giesman tries to go wide. Now it goes to Bell, bumps off of his stick. Offsides are the Vengeance. So much quieter atmosphere here this game than the one before. The game preceding us was the Jackets and Wolves, who were also in our division, and it was a very loud, boisterous game on the side of the fans. Here, I feel like you could hear a pin drop. Just waiting for some action, some goal, something for both these teams to start cheering about. Giesman takes it. Goes the point to Cessna. Cessna walks. Tried to go to Bozzella, slightly behind him. Now Giesman comes down. He gives a bump, and back come the Canes. They're going to come back. They're well offside. Now they are offside. No, he let it go. It was offsides, but make sure you get it out so it doesn't hurt you. Oh. And they do. Bozzella takes it. And he's going to dump it, and Monroe's going to chase. And go up the boards. Bozzella there to do battle. He knocks it down. Goes to Giesman. Giesman's shot gets blocked and goes around the net. And now Monroe applies pressure. Zagorski steps down, holds the puck in, rims it around. Nobody there. And Cessna, the other defenseman, is going to go for it. Chipped in front, just past the stick of Monroe, out to the point to Zagorski, his shot gets blocked, and it goes to Giesman. Giesman dumps, he's going to change, and Irwin on the puck now. He's going to apply pressure. Siegel, Anigan, Bell, and Martin are your 5. And Anigan applies pressure, moving those feet, pushing the player wide. They dump, and here comes the chase. Martin, the first Vengeance player on the puck. And he rips it around behind, back to Bell. Bell up to Siegel. And Siegel looks, decides to keep it himself, dump it down, and now Anigan's going to dig. And he takes the body, knocks man from puck. Siegel down there. Anigan gets hammered. There's the call. Nowhere near the puck. And we'll have our first power play of the day. So Guillory's going to come out. So we'll have Guillory, Irwin, Siegel with Bell and Zagorski. It's your 5 for the power play. They do a minute and a half here, 13-minute periods, and we've got 3:19 remaining. Shot, held, rebound. Siegel there, digs. It's sitting on the goal line. Stopped by Zagorski. Goaltender still down, tipped in front, not able to get there. And back come the Canes. They're going to dump it. And Zagorski, he takes the puck, and now it goes to Guillory. Guillory's going to rip it around, but Bell had already pinched up in an effort to try to get some offensive push. So it goes to Siegel. Siegel outlets to Irwin. Irwin goes wide to Zagorski, and his shot held by goaltender of the Canes. All right, so we're going to get a forward line change. We're going to have Poor, Wilson, and Bowen. And we need a defenseman. So there we go. Regenton and Bell. And Wilson steps in. And won by the Canes. Outletted to the point to Regenton. He goes down the wall to Bowen. Past his stick. Now to Wilson. Wilson goes back to Bowen. And Bowen looks. Stalks. Now behind the net. They rip it around. And it goes down to Wilson. It bounces off of his stick. Puck seems to be bouncing a lot. Centering pass, that hits a stick, goes to Poor. And Poor looks. Tried to go up high. That's taken away. And they're going to ice it. And we'll get a whistle now with 2:05 to go and 12 seconds remaining on the power play. Puck won by the Canes. Back they come. Poor with a nice back check. Overtakes the man. And it goes to Martin. Martin outlets to Wilson. Wilson continues forward. Back he comes. Bowen cuts to the net. Shot held. Going to have Bozzella, Giesman, and Monroe with Regenton and Martin. Bozzella goes to Regenton, back to Bozzella, back to Regenton, and then dumped down. Monroe's going to do battle. And chipped up the half wall. Giesman over. He takes a shot. Penalty coming. I'm not sure for what. That was a clean, hard hit. They called an elbow. All right. All right, so we'll end up with Irwin and Anigan with Zagorski and Cessna. Kane's centering pass knocked away by Neat, and it goes over to Irwin. Irwin comes back. He's going to dump it short, but no arm up for nice. We'll take it. Anigan pressures. They go up the half wall, and Kane's cut back to the middle. Outletted up, stepped up on nicely by Cessna, and Irwin overtakes. Goes back to Anigan, and he dumps it down. Nice penalty kill here. 46 seconds on the penalty, 42 on the period. So we'll have a slight carry over to the next period. And the Canes outlet it to nobody. They were making a change at the bench. And, nice play there by Cessna to clear it away. Puck just kept tipping off of sticks and not getting deep. Or not getting possession. Siegel has it. He dumps. And player without a stick for the Canes. Puck in behind. Siegel applies pressure. 10 seconds remaining. Siegel gathers on. Looks. And 4. He just continues to circle. And that'll do it. Oh, there's a late hit. All right, first period action. Join you back here momentarily. All right, well, welcome back to second period action. We'll have Martin, Bell, Wilson, Siegel for 3 seconds, and then we'll have another player get released. Giesman comes out, and he's going to stay on, it looks like. Bell applies a bump. Look out, Canes down low. Go side to side, centering pass knocked away. I believe Neat added to his cost there and knocked that away. Wilson comes down, cuts wide, cuts middle. His shot, that sizzles high. And clean, just put it over the goaltender's glove. Fortunately, a little too high. Siegel has it, he drives. Canes team is quick to tie up and hold. They're very good at it. Get in on the body and not let a player get some free ice. Martin overtaken from behind there. Just like that, they do something to disrupt you and keep you from having a clean play on the puck. Bell takes it. He cuts between two, continues on, goes to Wilson. And puck looked to be offsides. Now it is. Severely delayed, but we've got the call. Guillory, Poor, Castilli with Zagorski and Regenton. Puck goes to Regenton. He dumps it down. In behind the net. And Zagorski, the first one on the puck. And covered by Guillory at the point. His shot hits the body, goes wide. And the Canes now look to break out. Moves slowly. Guillory comes over, taken away by Poor. And now taken by the Canes. They're going to dump. And Neat knocks that one aside. And taken by Castilli. And Poor applies the body. Castilli, puck just knocked off of his stick. And now there's bodies. Try to get it sorted away. Dumped in, taken by Zagorski, handed down, and pinched along the wall. Castilli has it, and he's going to test. 1-on-3, dumps it down and uses those wheels to get in there. Now he's going to apply pressure. Puts the man to the boards, and Guillory tries. He takes the man to the boards, too. Puck knocked past the stick of Castilli, over to Poor. Poor centering pass, hits the stick. Guillory with a beautiful look. Just last second, the stick came out of nowhere to knock it away. Regenton steps up, and they're going to dump it back in. Taken by Zagorski, and he goes up the wall to Castilli. Castilli chips it up further, and Guillory runs into it. Applies pressure, and now Castilli comes. Chipped past him. Poor steps up, knocks the puck wide, and dumped in. Taken by Regenton. He goes up the wall to Poor, and Poor hit his own net. Tried to go around the net, but actually shot it off the netting itself. And Bowen throws it back to center red. Guillory takes it, now Poor takes it, and Poor makes a move at the blue line. Manages to stay on side, dumps it down, and Bowen comes in to apply pressure. He takes the body. Now Wilson over, chips it back behind to Bowen. Bowen walks out, shot, save, shot again, save. Too quick, 1-2 from out behind the net. Centering pass just by the stick of Kawhi. And dumped in on Neat. Neat knocks it aside. Martin has a little trouble handling it there. Goes to Wilson. Wilson to Kawhi. Chips it back to center red. And the Canes will regroup. Outletted up. Chipped aside by Wilson. And taken by Bowen. Bowen comes in one-on-one. Drives wide. Oh, we had the puck and they blew it dead. Oh. Lee, you got to get up earlier. Oh, man. They blew the play dead for injury. We had the puck. They should have, in the zone, they could have let it go, but decided not to. And now they make Leland get off. So we'll. All right. So Bozzella's going to take over center. Puck shouldn't be outside. The whistle was blown in the zone, but all around triple whammy there. All right. So Kawhi fights, keeps possession, and just taken away by the Canes. Back to Cessna, and centered. Bowen right there, immediately applies pressure, stepped up on by Martin. Bowen back to clean up his own end, and he chips it over to Cessna. Shot! Whoa, that came out of nowhere. And Martin takes it, goes up to Kawhi, bounces over his stick. Ice is definitely rough and choppy here. Shot held by Neat. All right, so we're going to have Bozzella, Monroe, and Giesman with Bell and Regenton as your D pair. They go D to D, it stays in, goes down to Regenton. His stick's lifted nicely. Oh, two Vengeance players bang into each other. Bell takes it. And taken by Regenton, goes to Monroe. Monroe goes to Giesman, and Giesman drives wide. He continues. Overtaken, shot goes into the corner, and chipped out to center red where Bell's there. Kind of misjudged that one. The puck was going, and then all of a sudden just took a right turn and stopped. And Bell behind the net now, and he outlets. No, he doesn't outlet. He's going to keep it. Cuts left, cuts right, continues to push. And still has it. Now it goes over to Bozzella. Bozzella goes to Giesman. His shot gets knocked off a stick. Bozzella has it. Centering pass. That hits the defenseman in front. And they outlet to the wing. Wing to the weak side winger. And past them. Cessna takes it and throws back to center red. And their offsides are the Canes. So 7:44. Kind of quiet, uneventful game. Not a whole lot to get excited about or either way, happy or mad. Kind of feel like we're all in a fog. Players, parents, maybe it's an episode of The Twilight Zone. I don't know. Anyways, we've got Irwin, Siegel, and Anigan out there with Zagorski and Cessna. Cessna goes up to Anigan, but that's taken away. And Irwin comes over to help out. Now Anigan in. We've got 3 along the boards, and the Canes come out with it. That shot knocked aside easily by Neat over to the corner. Chipped up, and Anigan's there. He's got a step. Irwin coming. He fires a slap shot. That hits the goaltender and stopped. All right, so Irwin steps in. Seems to be talking to Zagorski, probably trying to win it back to him. Puck gets tied up. Then it does go from Siegel back to Zagorski. Zagorski goes to Anigan and down to Irwin. Irwin back to Anigan. Now to the point to Zagorski. He dumps it down, and Siegel's going to run around. Get down there, do battle. Holds it, comes off the wall, continues to drive with it. Centering pass just in front of Irwin. Now Zagorski goes wide. Siegel there. His centering pass knocked aside by the goaltender. And Irwin chases. Now Zagorski down. Irwin going to come to the point. Holds it in nicely. And Siegel's going to chase. Siegel cuts left, cuts right. Continues to hold, possess. And now taken away by the Canes. Off the glass and held in nicely by Cessna. And look out, Canes come back, 2-on-1. Anigan on his horse, can he get there? Into the corner it goes, and now Anigan takes it. He just pushed up, pushed down. Does he have the legs? Throws one out there for Cessna. Anigan's going to get a line change. Guillory comes on. Now Cessna does a spin-o-rama. Puck gets knocked into the corner, though. And Irwin digs. Cessna, Guillory, and Irwin digging for the puck. Now it comes out, and Castilli at the point. Chipped around him. Canes player with some wheels. Centering pass taken away by, knocked away by Zagorski, and then taken over by the Canes player. Nice save there by Neat. Shot tipped aside. It's been a tale of two stories. Like, the Canes came out early, got 3 shots. I don't think got another shot the entire period. It was all vengeance from then, and now all of a sudden, starting this period, the vengeance took off again, and now the Canes are coming back, and they're generating all the shots. So, kind of a seesaw battle. That one off the stick of Poor, and he continues to push. He gets hooked. No call. Centering pass. I don't know if that was a shot or a centering pass for Guillory there. And just zips wide. And Bell holds it. Nope. Tips off his stick. And the Canes are going to dump it in on Neat. Neat clears it over to, he's got a winger. There he goes. Guillory. Sorry, a center. Guillory takes a bump. And Castilli has it. He chips it up the wall. Gonna run into it. Here we go. Poor and Castilli, 2-on-1. Vinny shot. Post. Hit the elbow. Bell, shot. That's a goal. Carter Bell with the pick your corner. Goes high blocker and just nestled that baby right in there. One nothing Vengeance. All right. Kawhi, Wilson, Bowen, Regenton, and Zagorski. Won by Wilson in the skates of Bowen. Canes knock it forward. Now it goes to Bowen, and he looks. Throws it up to Wilson just out of his range. And Kawhi takes it. Now it's knocked off of his stick. Just ping pong going on right now. In the zone, out of the zone, back and forth. Nobody can get possession. And going to be dumped in by Regenton. Wilson's going to be first on the puck. And he takes a bump, continues forward, and gets hit again. Kawhi down low to help out. Centering pass, that hits something and stopped. Now it goes to Zagorski, goes down to Wilson. And Wilson's shot held. All right, we're going to have Cessna and Martin on now for your D pair. Wilson in, and chip pass, look out. Back they come, 2-on-1, centering pass, tipped off the stick, and into the corner. Centering pass clears everybody out to the point. And Canes look to go D to D. Oh, nice outlet there. Find a man along the boards, and back they come. Beautiful passing play. Nice play there by Martin, and he chips it up to Kawhi. Kawhi not able to get it up to Leland Wilson. That's taken away. And down to the corner goes Cessna. He does body. Knocks it back. And they chip it to Bowen. Bowen looks. And he chips it up and out. But hand pass. And we're going to end up at the line of Giesman, Bazella, Monroe, and Bell and Regenton. We've got 2:58 to go, second period. And that outlet pass is going to be far enough for icing. It is. Bazella steps in. And shot tipped. Rebound, score. Another tip. Bouncing around puck. And Canes were able to find the handle on it and just tap it in. And we're going to have Siegel, Irwin, Anigan with Regenton and Bell. And puck won by the Canes. They dump it into the corner. Regenton goes down, chips it past the first. Shot saved by Neat. Not sure the player meant to keep that one on the ice. I think he tried to shoot it high and kind of fanned on it, but Neat equal to the task, kicking the left flapper out there. Outlet it up to Siegel, kicks off of his stick. Nobody's catching passes clean. The puck's bouncing like. And we'll get a defensive change. We'll have Cessna and Zagorski. And one forward. And chipped back down. Taken by the Canes. Look out. Shot. Not sure if that hit Neat or not. Just cleared everything. Outlet it up to Anigan wide. And Anigan looks. Now he dumps. And Cessna over. Does. All right. Reconnection successful. Not sure what happened. We had a little blip there in the program. And now we've got Poor, Guillory, and Castilli. Cessna and Zagorski. Puck goes to Cessna. And it's pinched along the boards. Cessna does battle. Guillory in there poking, trying to get it too. And he does get it. Gets stepped up on and bumped. And Castilli applies pressure. And just flip it wide. And out to the point it goes. Held in by Zagorski. And thrown up the boards. Over the stick of Cessna. Said no ice. I don't know what check. Like, it was an icing all day, but Canes are going to get possession. Watch out, boys. Puck into the corner. And thrown in front. And Poor down low. Knocks the puck back again. Just no one able to handle the puck cleanly. It's just, yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's a pass that didn't quite go as anticipated, but it gets out and dumped in by Zagorski. And Guillory overtakes. Nice play there. And knocked off of his stick. Goes to the point to Bell. Bell shot tipped by Poor in front. Then knocked into the corner. Bell with the shot. Not sure what happened there, but no goal was the call we have. No ice. What are we talking about, dude? These guys just want this game over. That's what's going on here. They are not going to make an icing call if at all possible. Bowen dumps it. And no icing there either. And the Canes have it. Bowen comes down, knocks it back to the boards, thrown back to center red. And that's going to do it for second period action. Join us back here for what hopefully is a little more action-packed third. All right, here we go for the third period. Wilson, Kwai, Bowen, Regenton, and Zagorski. And puck is dropped, taken by the Canes. And Zagorski has it, chips it back to center red, and taken away by Wilson. Wilson has Bowen wide, decides to hold on to it. Center drive, pushes, cuts in front. Now, tried to leave it for Bowen, I guess. I'm not sure what happened there. Centering pass, just knocked back to center red. And Regenton has it. He looks, goes to Zagorski. Zagorski just chips it up and into the zone. And knocked back to center red. Back they come, 2-on-1. Shot, that sizzles wide. And off the stick of Bowen. And down low it goes Regenton. And puck hits the official. And taken by Zagorski. Rimmed around hard. It goes to Kawhi. Chips it up, but not out, and in come the Canes. Shot, that one goes high off the glass. And Canes have it. They come out from the corner. Now go to the point. Shot. I don't know where that went. And taken by Wilson. Chipped forward, but not out. That one's knocked aside by Neat. And attempted clear by Zagorski. back to Wilson. Wilson catching the puck everywhere today, especially on this shift. And back come the Canes. They go wide, shot, and have it behind the net. Dance, centering pass. Bozzella there with a stick, now down low, puck loose, knocked aside. And puck taken by the Canes. It goes to Zagorski, and he's going to ice it and give the Vengeance the break they need with 11:08 to go, third period. Going to have Bozzella, Monroe, and Giesman with Martin and Cessna. Puck goes to the point. The Canes shot. That's knocked aside by Neat. And shot from the point. That hits a stick. Goes wide. Cessna takes it. Chips it to the corner. Taken by Monroe. Monroe throws up to Bozzella. And Bozzella comes wide. Cuts back to the middle. Dumps it in. And him and Monroe will apply pressure. Off the half wall. Back to center red. And taken by Giesman. He's offsides. Is Monroe from the far side. We're going to whistle now with 10:27 to go. Siegel, Irwin, Finnegan with, or Annigan, excuse me, with Reagan, Tin, and Bell. And puck taken by the Canes. And Annigan with the pressure, dumps it down, just past the stick of Siegel. So the officials are going to talk to him, but they're not going to give him a penalty. Like, I don't understand. Like, you're not his dad. Put him in a box. All right, so Irwin steps in. And behind the net, off the glass, tipped by Regenton, gathered on by Bell. And that hits a stick and goes to Irwin, just past the stick of Irwin. Now the Canes gain possession down low. They have trouble handling the puck too. Like, the ice just is not good here. Really making for a sloppy game, unfortunately. And Siegel tries to go to Irwin. Canes take it and they just throw it blindly. And past Irwin, that pass misses. And we have an ice. We do. With 9:39 to go. Guillory, Castilli, Poor with Cessna and Zagorski. And won by the Canes. Tipped by Castilli. Now he's on his high horse. He's got wheels. His shot, save by the glove hand of the Canes goaltender. Guillory steps in and taken by Guillory, wins his own face-off, gets possession, and now puck bounces around. Guillory shot blocked. And chipped to the point, taken by Zagorski. Dumped down low, past Castilli, all the way in behind. Now Poor not able to get there. Canes throw it loosely to the point, and Zagorski chips over to the half wall and going to be taken by the Canes. Back they come now. Nice back check by Poor. Overtakes man. Guillory gets the puck, and it goes to Castilli now. His stick gets lifted. Knocked aside. And the big defenseman's going to push. Not able to do anything with it. Throws it back to center red. And it goes to Castilli. Castilli chips over to Guillory. Guillory dangles three. Makes him look silly and scores. What a beautiful goal by Aiden Guillory. put on the brakes, watch them go flying by. He did everything but flip it upside down and give the international relations for hello on that one there. Beautiful play. Just watched him fly by and buries it. Bowen, Wilson, Kawhi with Cessna and Zagorski. Puck chipped up to Bowen. He chips it down further, and he gets tripped. No call. Canes knock it back to center red. Pass the stick of Zagorski. The official won't get out of the way, though, so that helps us. And taken by nobody. Puck just keeps bouncing. Canes player in all alone behind everybody back there. And Wilson takes it. He rims it around hard. Goes all the way to the point, though. Over the stick. And offsides are the Canes. Puck should have been at center red, but they're not going to do that. Actually, could have already been at the other dot even, but... And Bell has it. He goes to Wilson. And Wilson dumps it in. And Bowen applies pressure. And now Keikai down low. Kawhi down low. He has it. Looks. Not able to move it to Wilson. And then the Canes get it on the half wall, and back they come. And penalty coming against North Pitt. Wilson for a slash. So there's one. The question is there two? He just called interference, so it looks like it's one. All right, so 7:33 to go, and the Vengeance will be on the PK for 1:30. We've got Guillory, Irwin, Martin, and Bell. And outlet it up to Irwin. He's in one-on-one. Bell follows up, though. He's right behind him. He drives wide. Shot. Save made. Kind of ran out of real estate there trying to drive wide. Was forced to take the backhand shot and still almost was able to sneak it in. And Guillory reaches, not able to get there. And the Canes come back. They pull up. Centering pass taken away. Knocked down by Bell. Now taken away by Bell. He cuts back to the middle. Sticks all over him. No call. And Bell drives. Now cuts the middle. Continues to go. And Canes have the puck. They're going to ice it. Nope, not an ice. Taken away by Martin. Martin outlets the Bell. Bell's a one-man crew here. He's going to take a shot, and that's knocked aside. And Irwin pressures behind the net. Irwin loses his twig, picks it back up. Canes go wide, and they decide to skate it. And cut to the middle, taken by Martin. He throws it back up to center red, and 6 seconds remaining. So Irwin just coming off after that penalty kill, killed the entirety of it, and Guillory's still out there as well. So keep your eye on those players. Well, keep your eye on Guillory. I should say Wilson comes over, lays a thunderous hit. And puck down, icing call. We will get an icing. And we'll have Bazella, Giesman, and Monroe with Zagorski and Regenton as your five. 5:45 to go, third period. Puck won by the Canes. Back to the point they go. Taken by Bazella. He throws it back down to center. And Giesman applies pressure. Now Bazella has it. He does battle behind the net. Monroe comes over. Oh. Just doing some work over there right now. Oh, knocked down. Wasn't a hand pass. Nobody touched it, but so we'll have Siegel, Irwin, Anigan with Zagorski and Regenton. And up the half wall they go. Canes try to go wide over the stick, but the player has a step. Shot. That one sizzles wide. There's the shot. That one seemingly had eyes. And the Canes get a late one. 4:45 to go third period. And Martin has it in his body. Kind of jumped up on him. And now Anigan there. He's not able to get it out. They do battle to a side. Down low, have the Canes shot. That's blocked nicely by Cessna. In behind, Irwin comes over, goes to Siegel. Siegel outlets to Anigan. And taken by Irwin. Irwin centering pass. Hits Siegel's stick. Siegel looks. Knocked off of his stick. Down come the Canes. They chip it up. And now we'll get it out. They're going to dump, change. Cessna's going to gather on. And outlet up to Siegel, top of the blue line there. Knocked off of his stick, offsides. Not called. And look out, Canes with an opportunity shot. Saved by Neat. So Guillory, Poor, and Castilli shot held by Neat. All of a sudden, Canes starting to rack up some shots here in the last couple. Bell and Regenton are your D pair. One by Guillory, taken by Bell. Behind the net, outletted up the middle. Does get out though. Canes go D to D, and we'll regroup. That one misses everybody, goes to Bell. Bell outlets up, that misses everybody. Don't understand what constitutes an icing and what doesn't. That one looked to be tipped to me, but and knocked up by Guillory. He's got Poor with him. Guillory drives wide, he gets hooked, knocked. That shot goes high and wide. And penalty coming. So the Vengeance will go to the power play. First line comes back out, minus Anigan. Guillory stays on. What just happened? All right, welcome back. Sorry about that. We lost power. And Vengeance in front. Thrown up to the point all the way down for an icing. So we'll get a whistle now with 1:05 remaining in the power play. And 2:40 remaining in the game. Guillory wins that one cleanly to Irwin. Irwin goes over to Zagorski, fake shot, goes over to Bell. Bell down to Siegel. And Siegel looks, comes up high. Comes up high, shot, tipped, that goes wide. And Guillory goes down low to Siegel. And Siegel comes up high again. Shot, that's knocked away, back on the Canes. Beat one, beat two, continue on. Bell comes over, knocks it away, takes the player down. And penalty over. Power play over, I should say. Another penalty. And so we'll have 4-on-4 action for 30 seconds. Wilson, Bowen, Martin, and Cessna. And Wilson wins that one. Goes to the stick of Bowen. And Bowen drives wide, knocked off of his stick, though, and in come the Canes. Now Martin knocks it off of his stick, gathered on by Bowen. He throws it up to center and back again. And taken by Wilson. He throws it up, and Wilson with a hard hit. The player's out cold. Wow. What a hard hit. Lex Martin drives wide, centering pass. That's knocked away. And power play time now for the Canes. Bowen covering on defense. Now Wilson down low. He gathers on. Doesn't. Player from his knees made the play to steal the puck back. And we get a whistle. With 42 seconds remaining on the penalty kill now for the Vengeance. All right, so 1:17 to go. We've got Guillory and Poor. And Regenton back. Regenton, Zagorski are your D pairing. Regenton changes direction, goes to Poor, jumps over his stick, and they do battle for it. Be curious to hear what the players think after the game of the ice. The Canes miss a play there. Like, the puck just seems to be jumping everywhere. So, Neat knocks that one aside. And up to the point. Guillory chases, tips it. Guillory has a step, continues on. Shot, that's, from this angle, you could see how wide, unfortunately, that one was. Kind of stuck on the tip of his stick, it seemed like. Puck went right by the guy. Why is that an ice? 25.9. All right, so we've got Irwin, Bowen, Siegel, Zagorski, and Bell. Outletted up to Cooper. Hits off of Siegel. He's onside. In for the breakaway. Comes down. Shot. Slashed and knocked off of his stick. $15.7 to go. Goaltender's pulled. Wilson's on. Uh-oh, Canes win it. Look out. Bell holds it fast one. Siegel has it. Shot. That gets blocked. Bowen down low. Puck in behind. Goes to Siegel. He gets tripped. No call. One, and that'll do it. Canes players coming over and Not sure what's going on. So the ref comes over and yells at our team when 5 of their players were coming to our bench. So I'm not sure what exactly transpired, but I also don't know what's going on with my camera. It does not seem to want to work. There it goes. All right, sorry about that. My memory card was full. That's what happened. All right, well, I'll leave you here. I'm not sure about the broadcast tonight. The rink that we're in, I don't know if it has reception. I doubt it has Wi-Fi, just from being there previously. It is quite the rink, so if I can broadcast, I will. If not, then we'll join you back here on Sunday, excuse me, from either the championship game or the consolation game in this arena. So.